guys, so as you can tell by the title of this video and my face, I have my eyebrows on. So today I'm going to be showing you guys how to fill in, sculpt, take care of these brows. This is just a video for somebody who is just now starting to fill in their eyebrows, because I didn't start filling in my eyebrows until like 6 months ago, if that. Like, it hasn't been long. So this is for people who are just now starting out to fill their brows in, or you want to switch it up a bit. I don't know. So yeah, I'm just going to show you guys how I fill in my brows and keep them groomed. So first thing, I'm just going to go ahead and zoom you in a little bit. Okay, so first thing is you want to, I'm going to take my mirror and any spoolie you have. This is just the Anastasia Brow Wiz. I did not use this to fill in my brows. This was like an old one of my sister's, and I took it so I could have a spoolie because I just use eyeshadow. But you just want to take any spoolie you have and you just want to brush them. You just want to brush these up. That's how I do it. I just brush these straight up. Oh, there's a hair in my way. You just want to brush these straight up, and then kind of like when you get to the arch right here, I just kind of start brushing them down like that, if that makes any sense. Okay, so looking at your brow like this, you want to check to see if you have any hairs that you need to cut. So I don't recommend doing this for your first time. Like, if you're just now doing it, I don't recommend just going in and cutting at your brows, because that's scary. I would probably go get them professionally done and then just copy them from then on out. And then you just want to take any little scissors you have and just cut. I recently did this, so I don't have a lot to cut. I'm just doing it for the purpose of the video. Okay, so after you've done that, you just want to brush them up to make sure they're even. And as you can see, mine, if it'll focus. Okay, as you can see, let me zoom in a little more. Okay, as you can see right here, mine are. Okay, so then the next thing you want to do is, why do you keep unfocusing? Thank you. You just want to take any tweezers that you have and make sure you don't have any stray hairs. And I don't think I do, maybe just one. Like that. So then what I use to fill in my brows is I use my Morphe 350 palette, and I use these two colors right here. As you can see, they have definitely gotten some use. So I just use these two colors. I use this for the very, 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 very tip of my brow. And then I will fade it into this because my brows aren't super dark. But I like them to be a little darker on the edge than they are in the front. Okay, so the brush that I use to fill in my brows is the same exact brush that I use for my eyeliner. This is just a paintbrush from AC & More or Michaels. It's like a legit paintbrush. It's just the angled brush by Simply Simmons. I'll try to find it and link it down below for you guys. It doesn't have like an actual name. So yeah, so I just dip. Okay, so I just dip my brush into the color like that, and then I tap it off. And the place I start first is right here. I start right here on that arch, and I just kind of draw that out, if that makes sense. So I start like right here. I start like right here, and I just trace the arch of my brow. As you can tell, this is like lighter, and this has like its arch now. So you don't have to make that perfect like as soon as you initially draw that line on. That's kind of just like a guide as to where we're gonna go next. So once again, I will just carve that out and then just take it straight down to the tail of my brow, just like that. Then I'm going back into that same color, and I'm going to trace the bottom part of my brow. So I'm gonna start here, right at the arch on the bottom, and just trace that, and then take that into the tail of my brow as well. Why do you keep unfocusing? Tell me. Okay, So as you can see, the tail of that brow is coming together versus that side. If you can see what I got going on there. Okay, and then now I'm gonna go back into that same color and just brush through all of that so it's all the same color. So that's what the tail of your brow should start looking like. So after I do that, whatever's left on my brush, I'll just take it through the front to start like fading it out like that. Okay, and that is all of the dark color that I use. As you can see, the tail of my brow is a lot more defined and darker, and that's what I want, but I don't want to take that color all the way up front because that's when you can start looking like mean. And that brow works on some people, but not on me. So I'm gonna take more, I'm gonna go into that light color now, if I can speak. I'm gonna go into that light color now. And what I do, it just depends, I guess. I start on the top or the bottom, it really doesn't matter. And I'll just start pushing and outlining the bottom of the front of my brow. Stop on focusing, thank you. So I'm gonna take more of that light color. Oh, and for this part, okay, so for this part, I kind of like brush my hairs down so I can see the top of my brow, if you can see that. I'm gonna go in with that light color that I pointed to and just start drawing a line. Just like that. Okay, and then I am going to brush this up so I can see the bottom again. Make sure that's all good. And then I'm going to take that all the way to the front of my brow very lightly. As you can see, that line is super, super light. I just used whatever was left on my brush after we were done with that. So then I'm going to take more of that light color. I'm going to comb through my brows. So kind of like go up and out, drag it down. And then when I get to the front, I'll just take my brush of whatever's left over and I'll just like push up like this. Just like that. It's okay if it gets a little messy because we can go in and clean it up. Okay, so that is what it should look like. So you just want to take your spoolie once you're done and brush up and then brush through it to make sure that it's all blended together. Okay, so at a view from back, this is my non-done brow and this is my done brow. If this is too bold for some of you guys, that's okay. You don't have to use the same colors as me, but this is just to show you basically the technique and how I do it and how you can achieve your brows, and they will look just as good with eyeshadow that you already have rather than to waste money on an eyebrow pencil, because I've just never seen the need. It's no telling what the future holds. I might change up the way I do my brows, but as of right now, this is the way I do it and I'm loving it. So yeah, that is how I do my brows. So if you mess up, it's okay. It's okay. All you have to do is clean it up. So you just want to take any flat, brush you have. This is just my MAC 242 brush. Put just the tiniest bit of concealer on it. I'll show you. Like the tiniest bit of concealer, like tiny, tiny. And what you want to do and really sculpt out the way you want your brow. This also creates like a really, really distinct line between your eyeshadow and brows, and that can be good because it can clean up your eyeshadow if you need to, and it can help highlight your brow bone. And I just take whatever's left over and just kind of run it on the top, just like that. Okay, so now I'm just going to go ahead and move over to my right brow. My left brow. My right brow's done. I'm moving on to my left brow. Wow, Lacie, get it together. Okay, so as you can see, this is a lot darker than this side. I did that on purpose first I am going to clean it up because I got a little sloppy. Okay, so now what I'm going to show you, I'm going to show you how to fix your brows when they are dark, really dark on the inner corner, and you don't want them to be. You can, hold on, just sneeze. Woo! Okay, my lashes are good. Okay, so you just want to take any foundation, mine has hair on it. You just want to take any foundation brush that you have with just any leftover product on it and dab. Don't swipe because it will take that product and remove it right from your brow. So you just want to dab. Okay, see how I lightened up that inner corner a lot? And then just take your spoolie, brush it out. And it will lighten up that inner corner a lot. Okay, and then the last step, this is an absolute must for me. I don't think I could leave the house without setting my brows. The brow gel that I use is just a clear brow gel. It's water resistant. It's just eyebrow gel by The Brow Gal by Tanya Crooks. Yes. And this is a really good brow gel. The only thing about it, like, it holds your brows in place. Like, they don't move. But if you use a lot of it, it'll like crust up and it'll like leave like little white crusts in your eyebrows if you use too much. So just don't do that if you have this eyebrow gel. And that is that. All right, you guys, so that completes my eyebrow routine. This is just my personal everyday eyebrow routine. It's really easy for me. It's simple. And I already have eyeshadows, and that is what I use, and I don't have to spend extra money on an eyebrow pencil. Like I said, I don't know what the future holds. It might change. This is just what I do right now, every day that I do my brows. Remember, when I first started out, my brows are already in the shape that I want them. Remember, that takes a while. Like, I had to grow my eyebrows out. They were like little bushes because my friend convinced me in school to pluck my eyebrows. And I did, and I was always complimented my entire life on having gorgeous eyebrows. Like, they were beautiful. Like, I never touched my eyebrows. I didn't pluck them. I didn't get them waxed. Nothing. And they were just perfect. I get them from my dad. And my friend convinced me to pluck them, and I did. And they were like thin little like strings. When I got home, my grandma was like, "What did you do to your eyebrows?" I was like, I don't know. So that was a story. But I had to grow them out and not pluck them, and it ate away at my soul, but I did it for the brows, and I just filled them in like really, really intense. I'm pretty sure I used like eyeliner, like super intense, and I plucked every eyebrow that was not in that structure that I drew. So it does take a while to get your brows to a happy place. I feel like my brows are at a happy place right now. People change so much, so I'm pretty sure next month I'll be filling them in different. But as of now, this is what I do. I hope this helped some of you, or if it didn't, I'm super, super sorry. I hope you at least learned something from me. So yeah, if this video helped you in any way, make sure to give it a thumbs up and comment me if it did. Please subscribe if you have not done so already, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.